I can't go anywhere anymore.
Alright, cool. Ow! Don't do it. Fucking can't clap with the bum ass wrist. We're here with Gus Johnson.
Did we need the light or no?
It's very bright.
How's the white balance on that?
So this is one of my best buds, Gus Johnson.
We're at my happy place today. I'm going to show you guys what makes me happy.
This stuff is so important, like hanging out with my friends is something I think I don't do when I'm sad. And I don't know, it just kind of feels like this is pertinent for when your instincts are to like isolate yourself. I think it's like really important to kind of avoid that, but it's also really fucking hard.
You know who makes me happy, Jamie?
Who, Gus?
Eddie does. Eddie!
Eddie Burback!
Eddie, come on out here!
Eddie!
He's gonna love this. Eddie's such a team player.
I told you I have 2 videos to make before I go home.
What's up? Come on.
I'm editing a video, dude.
This is
My other best bud.
You didn't tell me they were coming over.
This is Eddie Burback. When I'm feeling down, I like to spend my time with him.
Hold on, wait. I have to.
How's that?
I have to edit a video.
No, could you just... I thought we were gonna do this episode where you're hanging out with me.
Why would you think that if you didn't give me any information about it and you knew I had to work today?
You're my happy place, Eddie.
Okay. Don't fucking invite people over and not tell me. It's like, it's that simple. I don't know why. Okay.
Sorry. Sorry about that,
It's good to
Eddie.
see you, Ed. I'm sorry.
Were you guys recording?
Yeah.
Okay, did I seem too mean?
So today is the inaugural episode of the James Allen McCune's Little Happy Touch Place.
Nope.
Nope. What's the working title? James
that.
Allen McCune is touching me in my happy
McCune.
place.
We'll work on it. Roll the intro. I'll have an intro there. That'll be really. We'll have the name ironed out by that point. That's gonna be really good then.
It'll just be you animated going, I'm gonna...
If you were doing a nature documentary about Gus Johnson, how would you describe him to somebody who's never heard of him or what he does?
This is the little mustache man. We're down here like in the swamp, like, there he is. I'm Alyssa, I run the YouTube channel ILLYMATION and I animate things.
All right, who's here for the chaos? I'm here for the chaos!
And this is Gus Johnson. He's a YouTube comedian, also does some commentary.
Mitchell, the soup isn't in the microwave. It's on the counter still. Mitchell!
Hey, guess which character is actually gay?
I don't know.
All of them?
Ever watched a Vine and said like, I wish this was longer?
Mom, I know you're sleeping.
I'm not sleeping, I'm watching.
Okay, let's see it.
That's Gus Johnson's channel. Really good sketch comedy. And also some hot takes every now and then when he's sitting at his desk.
How in God's name is Chris Brown still so widely accepted and praised and successful in the music industry today?
I like those hot takes.
Let me just shift the phone here so you can see that I'm playing a double dip, dipstick, baby drop, pop, Doug, Dimmadome, Texas Hold'em, 2 for 2 Julian Smith app game right here.
Gus Johnson's little mustache man is. I don't want to. Oh my god! And then his counterpart, Eddie Burback, little beard man.
Being sad and being depressed are very different. I feel like people conflate them a lot. So trying to like figure out how I get happy, because I don't know. That's the thing that's like bugging me about adulthood, is that like as a kid I had a lot of stuff that was kind of like fun. It was easy to turn my brain off. I don't do that anymore. So hopefully other people can help me figure out how to cheer up, because it ain't so fun being blue all the god dang time.
So tell me about what you do when you're feeling blue.
Well, the thing is, it's a little different since I moved out to LA. I used to, like, when I was down, we had this old motorbike that my brother named Derek. We got this shitty motorbike from a guy named Cooter. I'm not making these things up, by the way. It was $100 and it sort of ran. We bought it, and when I was in my not so happy spots in the past, I would get on Derek and I would go out in the woods and just ride it around in the trails. But I can't do that anymore.
It's not really a lot of trails out here.
No, there are no trails, so I have to do the polished city version of that and ride a wheels bike. A lot of the times, like, I have a really hard time at night, especially like winding down.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah, and in the past, you know, like, I've been worried because I know that my family has a history of like addiction and some alcoholism spots here and there. So I'm like, I recognize that I am also an addictive person, and most of the time I'm able to like transform that into something positive. You know, I'll get a bug up my butt with a project. At the end of the night, it helps me decompress a lot of the time if I throw on my earbuds and I just like listen to some classic country and just scoot around on the wheels out there.
That's not usually what you listen to though. Like that's
no,
like
it's
just
not.
your sad moment.
Yeah, it's my pensive moment. Throw on a little Conway, some Loretta Lynn, you know? You know what I do too every time? I like to go, I'm not a smoker, okay? I will never be a smoker of cigarettes. But I do like going and getting just shitty gas station cigars, like Black and Milds and stuff, little plastic pips so I don't hurt my little plastic lips. And I like puffing them as I go along.
What?
I don't inhale them.
How did you even start that though? Like, what was the beginning of your? I
started doing that. Me and my boys from back home, we used to go play poker games on Saturday nights at the hunting shack in the middle of the woods. We would go, and there was no electricity. You had to go on a two-rut road.
This is the most Wisconsin thing
I know.
you've told me so far.
We would go down into the middle of the woods in our hunting shack. There was no electricity. There was a car battery that ran a little shitty radio, and we would listen to the Lifeline radio show with Dr. Drew and smoke gas station cigars, just puffing them, never inhaling. And we would make up poker games and play $5 tournaments.
How old were you when you started this?
I was probably 20. I was in college.
I was like 65 years old.
60,
yeah. Back in my youth.
When did my AARP membership come through?
Teach me. I want to be Gus Johnson happy.
So today, as the sun sets over the little Carolina skies here, we're gonna go get some gas station cigars, get on the bikes, and then go to a couple of my favorite spots that I found out here so far. Do a little ping.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Oh! All right, here we go.
Okay.
I will do clap syncs for
Okay,
today.
all right. So,
Okay, we're going to 7-Eleven right now. We're going there.
You have a microphone. You don't have to scream.
Here we go. I lose my wallet from time to time, and today's one of those days, so I gotta go into the cash money cup to get our dollar cigar money. This is the most pathetic thing.
That's another like Wisconsin thing. It's like, just put it in a cup.
We'll do 50-cent piece.
Just give them nothing but like shillings.
Yeah. Hello, sir. May I have your finest tobacco?
I would like to buy a woman.
Don't skip the ads. People always ask me what I do with my YouTube money. This is about it.
Are you going to dump that all over the 7-Eleven counter, or is this going to...
I am. I'm going to splash the pot. Give me some Black and Mild.
Gus is a bad boy. He's a bad influence on everybody around him.
Excited.
You do tricks?
I'm going to try that later, and I'm going to hurt myself again.
This just in. The Bad Boys, they're back. The pinnacle of American culture.
Yes.
The 7-Eleven. Let's go get some cigars. Hi, could I get a few Black and Milds back there? Can I get 4, one of each flavor? I got some coins for you.
Here, let me get them, man.
No, I got the coins. I gotta use them. Hey, like this guy, huh? Check that.
We're not there yet.
Dude, someday. Once the cash money cup gets filled up, that's me. I see a Lime scooter, but you're on probation for those still.
Things that are hard after you fuck up your wrists and you wear the sidewalk as a face mask. Everything?
Here, sit on this one. Just do a little lap here. Jesus fucking Christ.
I got it.
I think Jamie's main goal in life is to just eat shit daily. Test the brake a little bit. It's real tight. That's gonna hurt your boy's hand.
You ain't wrong. Whoop. All right.
I mean, if you guys drive, I could just wheels by you.
No, sir. I want to feel happy, Gus. I want to get there.
Jesus fucking Christ.
For the kids in the suburbs, this is the kind of thing that a lot of cities have lately. This sort of like social ride-sharing thing with electric scooters and bikes. They've infiltrated cities and broken wrists of people all over town. And it's certainly fun to watch from a distance, at least. And it could be helpful if you're not crashing. It's doing something. It's on, motherfucker. It better not be a metaphor for anything.
This is the trials and tribulations of living in the city, boys.
There's two this way.
2 over here?
Yeah. Maybe I should just get a real bike.
The funny thing is in editing it'll sound like we can hear each other, but in real life we cannot hear each other. So if those don't work, you ride this bad boy because it's already rolling, and I'll hop on a scooter, right?
You sure?
Yeah, dude.
That's very sweet.
That's called diversity.
Nope, not.
Look it up. The most diverse video you'll ever see on the internet.
I'm not sure.
I
I'm
know
not sure.
it.
You need to look it up. At the end of the day, it's really not about the facts. It's about if we're having a good time.
Oh my God.
I'm not happy at all.
Dumb bike nerd. Shit's dead, dog. Try that one.
You can see why that bike was in tatters over there.
Happy place. Happy place.
This dog shit.
That's a sex thing.
Slide to end.
Wait, you were.
Okay.
One of the bikes worked for
So
you.
I just powered on one of these
go over
10
there.
bikes that we just turned on.
I think it was that one over there.
Wait, which one was it? I don't know which bike it is. There's like 30 bikes. Okay, now it's saying it's turned off. Which one is it?
I don't know.
This is all about
Yeah, this shit's fucked. Dude, okay, that one worked for you.
All right.
So you're in. We're on, boys, we're on.
The lesson here is perseverance.
I don't think there is any lesson.
No, the whole thing is a wash. Yeah, cameraman Alex is trying it out now.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Hey, dude, what's up?
Did you get fucking recognized?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hot
good
shit over
night.
here.
I can't go anywhere anymore. Boy alert, boy alert. It's a boy alert. Jamie can't hear me at all, but he'll hear me in editing. This shit's staying in. Jamie, are you sparking up with me, or is it just me?
I'm gonna find out how you get happy, and I'm gonna join you and have my first puff right here on
Are
camera.
you really? Again, I love how I'm trying to rationalize it. No, I just puff these shitty cigars. I don't
Listen, children, you cannot be cool or successful without smoking.
It is not cool to smoke. Fuck big tobacco. This is not cool. I like a fidgeting thing. I used to eat sunflower seeds. I still do a lot. Now I puff cigars. I don't even breathe it in. I'm healthy as hell.
Big spectrum difference between sunflower seeds and cigars.
That's my rapper name, Big Spectrum.
You know, the first time I ever actually smoked was on camera.
Really?
Yeah, it was a fake weed joint.
Ooh.
It was a jazz cigarette.
There you
It was
go.
on Homeland. So the first and only time that I've ever actually smoked was on camera.
Yeah?
That's
Okay. So you know how to light it,
that's what
kind
people do. That's interesting. It looks so cool. It sucks. It sucks that smoking just looks cool. Don't smoke, folks. Just don't. But if you do, you're gonna look dope. And
Yeah.
that's just the facts of life.
Hey kids, this isn't cool.
Ow!
Those are the kids that stole the wheels bikes that we
These
wanted.
fucking hoodlums over here, they're gonna mug us later. And I don't have anything valuable.
Get a light taste. It's more of a fidgety thing, you know?
Okay.
I like having something to work around with. I've always been a fidgeter, you know, like biting
Does it have
nails
nicotine or some such in it? Or is it like...
Probably has a tiny bit, but it's not addictive. I mean, genuinely, I have a bunch of friends that smoke cigarettes. You have to try to get addicted to cigarettes. Like, it's fucking hard.
And the lesson of today's episode is perseverance. So...
There you go. All right, she's going. See, like that? There you go. You smoked on screen.
I didn't do a good job. I'm doing it wrong. You have to flick the thing, right?
It's also a flick of sorts. See how it just keeps getting smokier? Fine. You don't have to smoke it if you don't.
I want to know. This is kind of like your unwinding.
Yeah, I just kind of like. I mean, again, this is with anything. It's not always this. Sometimes I'll have sunflower seeds and just spit them. I like always doing something.
So
Yeah.
now what?
So now we rolling into. So we're here at the Grove. I like coming to the Grove sometimes. We'll get dinner at the Cheesecake Factory occasionally. I love it. It's just chill. It's great. Sometimes like you want to be around people, but you don't want to like interact a bunch, you know? And like
That must be weird for you because like this sort of thing is happening more and more.
Dude, I watch you on YouTube, man.
Oh, thanks, dude. What's your name? Colin, good to meet you, man. Absolutely, I'm from the Midwest. Well, it's good to meet you guys. Thanks. So it's cool to be on camera.
Oh, yeah.
You hear that? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we got lucky that this has happened a couple of times for the video thing, but it is not. I'm not.
It happens a lot.
It does not.
Being very
it does
coy,
not happen.
but like it does happen pretty often.
Not that much.
Is that like weird though to like?
I mean, no, I love it. I love interacting with people, and I like doing the thing. I think you and I are really similar in the sense that like we like turning it around on somebody else too, you know? So if just somebody's like, hey dude, or I go like, hey man, hey, cool jacket, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I feel more comfortable praising back, you know? I have a hard time accepting praise sometimes.
Yeah.
So-
We are very similar with that.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I get anxious when people recognize me, which on the rare occasion it does happen.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I want to leave a good impression. And I've seen people talk shit about other celebrities they ran into. Like, it turns out he was a huge fucking dick.
I know.
And that's the last thing I want is somebody to walk away with that kind of like, because it's one extreme or the other.
Yeah. Do you ever do the thing where like you think someone's recognizing you and you like kind of initiate and they definitely weren't?
I'm afraid to make eye contact in general, so I just walk away.
Like I always like doing the thing where like I'm just like I give a smile and a nod saying like, yeah, like I would love to interact with you, you know. But I remember I was a lot smaller one time. I was at the Mall of America. I thought there was this guy that was doing that recognize thing. So I went up to him and I was like, hey man, how's it going? And he's just like, hey.
Like oddly like pressuring him to
Yeah,
fight or
it's like,
something.
hey.
Like, you staring at me?
Yeah. Well, what do you think?
Let's take a peek in here. It's really pretty at night.
Take a stroll. Let's jump into it.
I do remember the happiest that I ever was, though. The summer before my junior year of college, I had just started making enough on YouTube to sustain myself. It was just me and my buddy Tyler, and we had a house together and all the time in the world, and it was the summer that Pokemon Go came out. The first sponsorship deal I ever had was with this live streaming app, you know, just they come and go. They said, hey, we're gonna pay you $3,000 if you stream every night for a month. To me, I was like, I'm rich in Wisconsin now. So, I mean, I suddenly didn't have to get a job over the summer, and it was just me and Tyler waking up at like 11 in the morning, going out and playing Pokemon Go for like 10 hours a day. And at the end of the night, we'd crack open the Rolling Rocks, sip some Evan Williams whiskey, sing sad songs on the guitar on the live stream, and that was just what I did every day. Wow. You know, watch the entire Middle-earth trilogy. The kid jumped off the building. So
Thank God.
yeah, one less. I mean, it was just a whole summer of just dinking around with my boy, you know, and watching the Lord of the Rings extended edition trilogy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I think that was the happiest I ever was, because I was making videos and I had just enough money to get by to last me for 4 months, and there were really no obligations that I had, no real pressure for stuff. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy with where I'm at now. I'm happy that a lot of my plans and goals have kind of come to fruition, but I just feel like there's so much more pressure and so many more obligations, and I'm working with so many more people, and I don't like that as much. In a perfect world, I would just make YouTube videos all the time, but I also want to do other stuff too, but I put myself in positions where I'm unhappy. I don't know.
What are you missing?
I think I'm missing more simple experiences. When I was just living in this Wisconsin town, I took nothing for granted, you know? I had an extra $5 I found, hey, we're going to Taco Bell, let's get a box, you know? And so I think that I'm really trying to stay conscious of appreciating the little things. That's why I got the Cash Money Cup and I buy a $1 cigar.
Have found that as an adult in pursuit of being happy, I think, made myself a more consistently unhappy person.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much stuff that I want now, and I think I was happiest when I didn't want anything.
I like having my people, and I have people here right now. I have you, and I got my boys. So I'm trying to focus on stuff like that, you know?
Can you be happy without things, without those people?
Without the people, no, I can't do that. I like having my alone time. That's why I like doing the wheel stuff most of the time, you know, is I can just kind of relax and just let my mind run in a happy trance, you know? But I gotta have my people, though. Keep it simple. That's just it.
That's the lesson, folks. Smoke, get addicted to cigarettes, look cool, and that's how you get happy, according to Gus Johnson.
I can't do a Donald voice, can you?
Donald! I tried. It's close, though. That was
fucking mad all the time.
This is the farmer's market. I come here on the Saturdays, and it's beautiful. You can get cheap food, you can get trinkets and stuff.
You can buy farmers.
You can market them. God, that's bad.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll get there. It's okay.
My name was never in these, and I was pissed when I was a kid.
Maybe there's one now. Oh, dude, they got mine.
Do they? Danger, Jamie's room.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
That sucks they don't got yours, though. That's pretty disappointing.
It's almost as if they never have mine.
That's probably an indication of your worth as a person.
You got Gina in here, but no Gus. That's some BS.
No, G-U-S.
God damn it. Never. They'll never have my name in one of these. Why do you put Gage? So you got a Gage but no Gus? How many people do you know named Gage? Lover's Lane? Come on, dog. Dude, come on, dude. Valeria? Who the hell is named Valeria?
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry. We insulted her things. We just railed on her stuff for like 30 minutes. She was so nice about it. I found
This is my mom.
fucking...
Wait!
Give it a minute.
I'm talking about being happy!
Your mom's such a bitch, dude.
She is, though.
You fucking...
I'm happy. I am happy.
Are you telling me or yourself?
No, I'm happy. That's the decision I came to. I am happy. I am in chaos and I am stressed and I change from moment to moment, but my overall vibe is I am happy right now. Even though I'm afraid of a lot of things. You know, I think with YouTube and stuff, there's so much instability in everything and your emotions go up and down every day. I would not rather be doing anything else. So I guess I'm happy by default, right? Yeah, I'm fine.
But I don't know, is happiness a decision then? Because that sounds like a choice almost more than a feeling.
I don't know. I wonder almost if I am happy, but if I look in and try to decide if I'm not happy, then it would mean that I'm thinking I might not be happy and just wreck it.
I mean, it's like dissecting a frog.
Shut up. Now I'm not happy.
How does it work?
Yeah. The more you take it apart, you'll learn about it in the process, but you kill it.
When I was at the busiest of my career in TV and film and stuff, I was really fucked up about how I wasn't enjoying it enough, and other people didn't think I was enjoying it enough because I was going through like a really big depressive episode, not really acknowledging that some like things that I wasn't working on mentally, and it was everybody else's opinion of how I'm enjoying my success that made me incapable of enjoying my success.
Probably 98% of the people that are YouTubers that we've come into contact with have been positive, encouraging, respectful people. It's all about who you associate with, and I think probably the difference between maybe traditional stuff and YouTube stuff is that there's really no competition in terms of YouTube stuff. You're not taking roles from people. Everybody's just a kid in their room that decided, hey, I'm gonna make stuff, and then someday they're like, oh wait, I'm gonna keep making stuff professionally, you know?
And that I think breeds an inherent respect that I think traditional media can sometimes not have. Specifically actors. I think a lot of actors actually, they can get discovered just for existing.
Yeah.
People have gotten success out of just being pretty.
Absolutely.
And it's not really something that often happens on YouTube because you've got to hustle. There's a... Oh! Oh no. It definitely feels like analyzing this stuff just kind of makes me like worry about it more.
Yeah.
And like talking about it has been like, well, what am I even after? I don't even know if I'm like after being happy.
That's
or
why
like,
you don't look. You just go, let's find some happiness.
Well, that's fucked up though, right? Like, cause like, what is it then? Is it just like, can you only really enjoy shit in retrospect?
I think that you love things in retrospect and you enjoy things in the moment. So I look back with love on people, places, and times, but in the moment, you enjoy things. I think love is something that needs maturity and retrospect to age into like, I love that person, I love this thing, I loved that time. So right now, you don't need to worry about loving things, you can just enjoy things. I enjoyed today. I enjoy hanging out with you. I enjoy creating stuff, you know? I enjoy when we can spend time with people that make us feel like stuff isn't so shitty.
Real close, real close. It's all right. I don't mind proximity. Toxic masculinity has discouraged us from getting close to our boys. And the smell of your breath in my ear and on my nose.
You ever ridden a motorcycle?
Come on, bring it in. We'll wrap this bad boy up. Gus, you're one of my best friends. I love you very much. Thank you so much for not only like helping me with my work and shit, but like just caring about me being in a weird place and helping me and like encourage this into some content. I encourage anybody else going through a rough time to go hang out with some people who care about them, make some stuff, do some drugs. Try it out.
No.
Alcohol too, not a problem. Keep that up. Could be fun. I don't know.
Spark up or shut up, bitch.
No.
Be happy.
No.
Hey there, boys and girls. Thank you so much for watching the first part of our deep dive into happiness. It is the perfect concept for gray area, I feel, but it's also a really big topic and just doesn't fit into one episode. So this seemed like the right thing to do, to break it up into multiple parts and focus in one person at a time on what makes these successful YouTubers or entertainers in general happy now that they're kind of living their dream, or if this even is their dream. So I'm really excited to introduce you to the people that we're going to be working with down the road on these. They're some of my best friends. They are some of the nicest people I've ever met, and they're some of the most interesting people I've ever met. As you saw at the beginning of the episode, our next part will be with ILLYMATION, who is a beautiful human, and she is a fantastic storyteller and a wonderful artist, and her info will be down below in the description, as well as Gus Johnson's. Thank you so much for helping me with this, man. It's a lot of faith that he put in me to make this and do him justice, so it means a lot that he did that, as well as Alex Ramirez, who is our camera operator, and really appreciate you working so hard on this, man. So go follow him, go check out the Patreon. I really want to make this show and other things down the road a full-time job, and it's going to take a lot of support and a lot of resources. So if you liked what you saw, if you liked anything that I'm doing here, please consider supporting the Patreon. It would mean so much because I really want to give this to you guys in a more timely manner than I'm capable of right now. So thank you again for watching. Thank you so much, and I guess we'll see you in the next one. I appreciate you. Bye.